if you run an e-com brand or dropshipping store, you're going to want to do these 4 things to your store, and you're going to be able to go from, let's say, 20% net margin all the way up to like 30%. So let's dive in. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to increase your e-commerce profit margin. I'm talking about net, by between 10 to 50% guaranteed. And the whole goal of this video is going to show you how to make more money without actually doing more work. All these 4 hacks I'm about to show you are kind of like one and done things that I've tested on brands that I manage. So let's dive into it. So this entire video, by the way, is making the assumption that you're currently an e-com brand making around 20 to kind of like 20% net margin. You want to be at 30. Obviously, if you're making more, this will still work the same. It's just that it wouldn't necessarily be like a 50% increase. It might, be a bump of, let's say, I don't know, 10, right? The whole point is to show you how to make 10% extra net margin for any store. Let's dive into it. So the first hack is basically introducing shipping variations. This works really well because normally a lot of brands offer free shipping regardless, especially in dropshipping, right? But what you could create is like a priority processing variation, which literally just means that you use the same shipping method. It's just you prioritize the order during the pick and pack stage. And you can charge anywhere from like $2.50 all the way up to like $5 for this service. And people are going to select it sometimes, right? And what's going to happen is, and this is across a sample size of like $2 million in revenue, you're going to see like 50K increase in revenue of cash collected. And that essentially will translate to around a 2.5% increase in total revenue. But because you're not doing anything extra to get this revenue, it basically translates to like a 12.5% increase in profit, because 2.5% increase of 20% is 12.5%. So you can use this little hack to literally add 12.5% to your bottom line, right? So if you're making 200K a year, just by doing this, you're gonna add like 20 Gs. All right, hack number 2 is basically rounding all of your product prices to the nearest 99 cents. So let's say you're charging, I don't know, $20 for one product. Just rounding it up to $20.99 is going to help you bump revenue. A lot of the times, if you're selling slightly higher ticket, you can even round it up to the nearest $4.99. And that's going to be a significant increase in revenue also. So generally speaking, if you're only increasing it by 99 cents, it's not going to affect your conversion rate like at all. Like if you're converting 3% of your web traffic, you're still going to be converting 3% of web traffic. And here's how the maths goes, right? Let's say the average person goes to your store and buys like 3 products, total average order value $60, right? So that means per product on average is $20. You increase it by $3. That's basically like a $3 increase in revenue per order, which if you look at it like this, is basically a 5% increase in revenue without you doing anything. AKA, assuming 20% net margins, you can bump your net profit all the way up to 25% without doing jack shit. And you can see a couple of my clients implementing this. By the way, just for those of you that are curious, I run an email marketing agency. I help clients basically just make more profit with their stores. We predominantly work with brands doing over $1 million per year, all the way up to around 100-ish type of million, just going into 9 figures basically. So if you're a brand between that revenue range, book in a call. We can kill your emails and SMS systems. And if you implement these 4 hacks, dude, our retainer is already paid for. So book in the call. My calendar's in the description. All right, let's talk about hack number 3, right? So hack number 3 is basically selling insurance and lifetime warranties for your products. This is fucking genius. So here's how it works, right? So I got this idea first time round when I was like buying my graphics card for my PC a couple years back. And I saw Amazon implement this for a while as well, and it just kind of like bounced into my head when I was thinking about this video. Basically, what you want to do is you want to create some sort of post-purchase upsell or a pre-purchase upsell at the cart stage or post-purchase, right? This works really well in fashion, jewelry, tech, accessories, basically anything that can break, that is like slightly higher ticket. To be honest, the lower ticket items actually work better because these types of brand, if you're a brand in one of these categories or even other categories, for example, like, I don't know, baby products or like dog toys, some shit like this, right? You would normally come with warranties and guarantees anyways, right? But let's say your guarantee is limited to 60 days, 90 days, a year even, right? You could offer the option to upgrade for free to a more premium guarantee of lifetime or whatever for a nominal fee of, let's say, less than $10. And basically the claim rate on this shit is like non-existent, right? So you can see like the laptop ones are actually quite expensive because people actually claim for laptops. But if you're selling like jewelry that's less than $100, nobody's going to claim this shit, right? And even if they were, you would have probably directed your CS team to give the refund anyways, just to protect your brand reputation. So upselling something like insurance is basically free money for you, right? In terms of expected revenue increase, again, 1.5% to 2.5%. So basically you can make up to like 15% increase in total profit, just depending on the opt-in rate of this. So that's hack number 3. And lastly, hack number 4 is you could switch to cashback instead of using discount codes. So just, FYI, I am affiliated with these guys because I believe they're the only solution for cashback on the market. I've promoted them in the past. I use it with a few of my clients. I really like Fondue, right? So this is the hack. The problem with discounts is not everyone who purchases with a discount code actually converts because of the discount. We see this a lot in like the Welcome series, for example. Everyone's signing up, opting in for the code, and once someone gets the code, of course they're going to shop with that code, right? So that's the problem with discounts. Having cashback essentially offers that extra layer of friction between people getting the benefit of a cashback and then them actually getting claiming it, right? So psychologically, they feel they're still getting a great deal because they're saving money, but we only tend to see a small percentage of people actually go ahead and claim the actual cashback after like post-purchase, especially if the cashback amount is like less than $10. Not a lot of people are going to bother with it. I use it with my clients, and on average, like across the entire system, it's kind of like 50% of all cashback actually gets claimed. So let's say you're giving away 10% of your yearly revenue away to discount codes, right? If you just switch from a discount to cashback, you can essentially half that and add 5% of revenue to your bottom line, right? So hack number 4, again, up to kind of 25% increase to your margin. So you can kind of see like if all of these works out for you, you can make basically 50% extra with your brand. If let's say you only want to pick and choose and use like 1 or 2 of these hacks, you're still making good money, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more e-commerce growth stuff, you should subscribe. And if you're a brand, you should hire us to do your email marketing because we're going to fucking crush it for you. So yeah, see you in the next one.